Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Norma Lisa. I am the Misfit Florida Crafter and I have joined in a monthly kind of prompt collab with Rosa, who is Sun and Moon Arts here on YouTube. She has an opened monthly challenge for everyone to join, and it is the prompt hashtag coming up roses. And you guys, let me tell you, I really struggled with this. Being a paper crafter, I have no clue about like decoupaging and using gesso and all the mixed media type of stuff. But I thought I would give it a whirl. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I did start one and I was so upset with it that I threw it away. Because you guys, I can't do it. Like when I tell you guys I cannot do it, I can't do it. It's very hard for me. So this has really been a big challenge for me to do. Now, this is just my own interpretation of hashtag coming up roses. Everyone that I have seen so far is, I mean, spectacular. It is amazing. And mine is not going to reflect that. It really isn't. And like I say, that's why I label myself and my channel the Misfit Florida Crafter, because I am just, you know, I do things the misfit way. So with that being said, I'm going to show you my little, what do you call it? My spin on hashtag coming up roses. Now this is going to be very simple, but for me, you have to remember, I'm new at this. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I wanted to participate. So for me, I think I did exceptionally well. But for others, you know, it might not be so exceptional. But this is my interpretation of coming up roses. Like I say, I hope you guys can see it. I hope it is all in frame. I'm using a regular like journaling sketchbook. I thought because I have to do things big on a big scale, I thought maybe. But I ended up using this paper pad that I had received. So I used this one because it had all different things of flowers and roses. And I did pick this, I was gifted to me from Trina, who is Trina's Place here on YouTube. I did use a little bit of gesso for this as well. And then I added some colored tissue. I had some blue tissue there, layered, some purple tissue, kind of, you know, did that as my background scene. I also used some glitter and Mod Podge. So my thing is that, hold on, let me make sure I'm in view so you guys can see it. You guys know that I love anything happy, a happy place. I just like happiness. That's what I like. I like that in my life. I like to get onto YouTube and see happy crafting and happy things and all of that, because that's where I gravitate to. So for mine, coming up roses, it was bringing me back to my childhood. Being that we are in the state that we are in right now in 2020, you would think that those things would not come to light. We would be in a better place in 2020 around the world, and we are not. So this prompt, coming up roses, brought me back to a place when I was happy back in that time, I guess, so to speak. It deals with the innocence of children. It deals with just the loving, the remembering the childhood books and things like that. So I ended up, like I say, I put down tissue paper first. I Mod Podged that, glued it. Then I individually cut out the roses, which were starting from the bottom and kind of moving up and around to kind of cradle those feelings of love and acceptance and fun and innocence and just everyone getting along in this picture, which is from one of the Disney books that I had. And it was the Disney books, I believe it was the like riddles and things, little poems and things like that. But what it shows here is that everyone was getting along. You had the wolf, you had the three little pigs, you have Snow White and Dumbo and Chilly Willy and Mickey and Mother Goose, and everyone just happy and smiling. And it's like the roses are bringing that up and encapsulating it into that happy memory, if that makes sense. So after I did that, I went ahead and kind of Mod Podged everything on top again, and then I added some glitter to kind of make it shiny and sparkly and happy. And I didn't want to put any words on it at all, because this is exactly what it is. It's just the roses encapsulating a memory of sweetness, of treasures, of happy times, innocence, all of that I wish, we could have that again in the world, and we can't. So when my kids were asking, Mom, what does that represent? I'm like, that represents innocence and happiness, and how I want my children to grow up and be children and not feel like they have to be adults and do this and that and hear the problems of parents or arguing or whatever. It's to instill the innocence and let them be children, not children worrying about where their next meal is going to come from or whatever the case may be. So this just brings me back to that time where my parents, made sure that we were children and to enjoy life. And Coming Up Roses is this for me. It's about remembering our childhood and the happy, fond memories, and how I wish one day globally the world will become this. It starts to encapsulate the good things and kind of diminish all the negativity, to where we can all coexist and get along. That's just my take on it, my spin. And like I say, this was very hard for me, you guys. I am not someone that does mixed media. Honestly, this was very, very tough for me, but I wasn't going to give up. I knew what I wanted. I knew what I wanted to incorporate in there. I knew just what I wanted done. It was just very hard to process how I wanted it to reflect once I was done. So of course, when you see this, you're like, oh, okay, what is this? I mean, it's kind of cute, but now that I've kind of explained how the rose is coming up and encapsulating just this happy moment in time, reflects on so many different levels, as a child, as reading books to your kids, as grandparents, remembering these types of books and stories, and just remembering, keeping things alive, and, seeing children just happy. That's what this reminds me of, and just grateful to my parents that they did this type of stuff and just let us be kids. So that is my take on Coming Up Roses. I think it came out very well for someone like myself that really struggles with this. I love it. I love the way it came out. I really do. Is it going to be like everyone else's? No, because we all have interpretations of what Coming Up Roses is for us. And for me, Coming Up Roses just represents that, the innocence, the getting along, the just being kind to one another, and knowing that we can all coexist together in a happy place. So for me, this is what that represents. And I'm very happy with it, because it really, I mean, this really took a left turn. And I probably wasn't meant to do the other one. I thought it was coming out good, but then I was like, that wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't what my heart was saying. And actually, I'm gonna let y'all see it, because I threw it away. So this is the one that I was working on. It just wasn't me. It wasn't happy. It wasn't what I wanted represented. And this was not supposed to be it. So like I say, when your heart is telling you to do something and you're going against it, this is what happens. This is not what was representative of me and my feelings. I was trying to just do what everybody else was trying to do as far as mixed media and, you know, doing all that. So from this to this, I love it. This is what I was supposed to do. This is what was supposed to represent me. And I'm very proud of this. Very proud. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. And it's exactly what I wanted. It's exactly what I wanted it to make, was a statement. And this is it. And I really love it. And I have a lot of fun. Like I say, even though I struggled and I worked on that piece and I worked on that piece, I was just like, this is just not it. Like, it was not singing to my heart the way this does. And this right here really speaks to me. This is it. Like, I'm so happy with this. And I am so glad that I had the opportunity to join in this hashtag Coming Up Roses that is sponsored, or, you know, not even sponsored, but, you know, done monthly on Sun and Moon Arts, who is Rosa. She is phenomenal, you guys, in her art of mixed media. And I'm telling you, it's not easy. I mean, it is not easy, but they make it easy. But I understand now when Rosa says, you let it speak to you. Don't look at what everybody else is doing, because it's never going to come out the way you want it to. And she's absolutely right, because I tried to do everything everybody was doing. Like, oh, I need this, you know, gesso, and I need, you know, these markers and inks and spray bottles, and it just was not working for me. It was just not working for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to throw that away, because it's just not me. It's not representing me, and I'm not getting what I want across there. So this is it. This is me. I'm like so happy. I'm so thrilled. Like I say, this is what my hashtag Coming Up Roses means to me. This is a special place. This is a special time. This is happiness. This is love. This is innocence. This is just everything, just everyone getting along, and in a world that is encapsulated in a memory. You know, I just love it. I love it. I love it. So I will leave Rosa's YouTube link down below in the description box. It is Sun and Moon Arts, and Rosa is doing this monthly challenge. I'm really excited for the next one. And I'm just going to let it flow. Like, seriously, I'm going to let it flow. I'm not going to have my perception of what someone else's mixed media means to them. It has to be your own unique identity. And even though this might not look like mixed media, maybe it does, I don't know. But this is what mixed media is to me. And I love it. So I'm going to end up dating this. I am very happy that I had this opportunity to join in this challenge. And like I say, it's a monthly challenge. So we upload on the last day of the month, and we just put hashtag Coming Up Roses. And then Rosa will end up, maybe tomorrow or Monday, I'm not too sure, when she will set up the next prompt for us to do something. But I'm really looking forward to it. I really am, because now I know that it needs to speak from me in my heart, and this is what spoke to me. So I'm very happy with it, you guys. So I'm glad that you could stop by and join me in my, oh my gosh, my like crazy, decoupaging mixed media journey, because this is new for me. Like, this is so new. Like, you guys, like, baby born new, okay? When I tell you, I've never done this. Like, there's, like I say, people that can do it, and they're gifted in that. I'm not so much gifted at all in that department, but I'm willing to learn, and I'm willing to expand my knowledge of learning how to do it and how it speaks from me. So I'm so excited, you guys. So I hope you did like it and enjoy it. And I'm waiting for the next one, so we'll see what that brings. Until then, you guys, thank you so much for your love and your support, and just being here, and your kind comments and your uplifting emails. You guys are the bomb.com, and I just love you guys and appreciate you very much. So with that being said, guys, I will let you go, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.